Hello, Lori dear. We are indeed here. We are very thankful to be a part of your morning today, of your time here on earth. We are thankful to be a part of your audience's time here on earth. This is a very precarious time, you would say, where the energies are coming in pretty heavy, and many upon earth that are awakening have to deal with these energies and sort through them and try and find what they need and would like to keep within these energies and what they would like to let go. Now, when we say these energies, what we would like to say very specifically is that there is a lot of energy that is coming onto the planet right now. That is what we would like to say galactic in nature. We would say a large part of that galactic energy is from the solar energies. However, there are other energies coming in from the galaxy that are also penetrating the Earth's atmosphere and coming in at this time. These energies, for many who are sensitive, can feel them and need to sort through what they would like to feel and what may be too much for them at this time. And we would say, all of you who are listening to this right now, this video, are indeed sensitive. So we would like to give a little analogy this week with the blue moon, supermoon that was happening. Lori dear did indeed go outside to take a look at it, and she was recognizing or seeing different parts of it, and have had interest in how it looked and how it appeared in the sky. And she did indeed hear us say that we thought it would be best for her to go inside because the energies that are coming in would be a little bit too much at this time for her. She has become more and more sensitive, and the addition of this supermoon, this blue supermoon that would add a heavier load of energy to Lori dear, we asked that she think about going inside, and she did. And she was indeed surprised at this, that we asked her to go inside, because she was thinking that maybe it was good to be outside in this energy and let it in. But we would like to say, although that is a common thought, it can be, for some of you at this time, more pertinent for you to, don't want to say like take cover, but we kind of do want to say take cover from some of this energy, because the energy coming in is intense, and it's coming in from more than the sun, and it's coming in from more than the moon. It's coming in from various planets and various forms of energy that are not planetary, but that are also in the galaxy. Now, we would like to talk to you a little bit about that energy. So the energy we are speaking of is energy that is not a planet, that is not an asteroid, that is coming directly to Earth at this time to help the planet ascend. Now, this energy is helping Mother Earth at this time to ascend herself, as well as humanity that is upon it. But that doesn't mean that that energy is always easy to handle. Now, for those of you that are already awakened and awakening, which is those of you who are listening to this video, you will find that sometimes it is better to take cover, or at least not embrace these energies wholeheartedly or out in the open as much as you might have in the past. There is a lot of energy coming in, and we're not saying this is bad energy. We're just saying there's a lot of it, and it's important for you to maintain your stability. For those upon Mother Earth that are not quite awakened, are in the awakening process, or they are yet to awaken, and there are many that will still be awakening, this energy is helping that. And so for those that are not awakened yet, the intense energy is needed for that process to open and activate and begin awakening. But for those that are already awakened, this dose of energy can be a bit much. And the way to understand how much energy is good for you, or maybe how much you need to take cover from, is to really just kind of feel it out and be honest with yourself. It isn't a game of, oh, I'm awakened and let's see how much energy I can take, or, oh, I'm awakened and this person can take this much energy, but I feel like this energy is making me feel tired, fatigued, a little bit queasy, but I still want to stick it out and take in that energy. We would say it is extremely important at this time to be honest with yourself and to see and feel what is best for you, regardless what is best for another. For all of you know that you are all individuals and you are all individually made. And not only at a soul level, but also bodily. You have different ways of being. You have different ways that you were formed. You have different ways that you are becoming. And we would say the form that you are within is always changing at this time. So it's very important that you listen to your body, you listen to your heart. It's very important that you understand that just because there's a lot of energies coming in does not mean you need to frolic in them all the time. Now, whatever energy is good for one person that's awakened, it will be maybe good for another person and maybe not good for another person that's awakened. It just depends on many things. There's no way to have like a hard and fast rule like, oh, this or that or this. It's really just intuitive. It's really just listening to your body, listening to your heart. It's about listening. So we are asking you to listen and to navigate these energies. It is not an all or nothing. It is a navigation of these energies. We know that many of you upon Mother Earth right now want to awaken or continuing to awaken as quick as possible. There are some of you who feel that way. And there are others of you who feel like they would like to awaken as slowly as possible. And there are others who would like to try and maintain a steady pace at awakening. We would say that it is important to listen to yourself and let yourself, your inner self, be your guide. There may be times when, yes, you will go through a quicker aspect of awakening, and your friends who are also awakened may need to slow down. There are times when you will want moderation, and there are times when you'll want to go very slow. And there are many times where you're going to feel very tired and you just need to take some time. This is not a race simply because you are all individuals in body and in soul. And so what you need is different than any of your friends or family that are awakened. It is not an all or one thing. It is a deciphering, it is a discerning, it is a navigation of the energies that you find yourself within. So this is what we are asking of you today, is to understand that there are many energies that are coming towards you. These energies are meant to help Mother Earth and help humanity upon Mother Earth to awaken. Sometimes these energies are not easy. Sometimes these energies are easy and they're delightful and blissful. Sometimes these energies will bring through things that you may not want to see or hear that is bubbling up within you. And what we can say is all these things are common and all these things will happen. And it is not that when things bubble up within you, within your heart, within your mind, or within your physical body, that you are less awakened or that you are less spiritual. It is not that at all. It is that what is happening within you is meant to happen in the way and timing that it is for you, your individual soul, your individual body. It is time to drop the comparison to others that are around you in your awakened collective. We see you all as individuals. Yes, we are all one, but we are also our individual souls working together to create that one. And as an individual sovereign soul within your individual bodies on Mother Earth at this time, it is highly imperative that you listen to yourself regardless about what someone else is doing. Another analogy we can bring up is yoga. Many of you do yoga on Earth at this time. And when you are doing yoga, it is imperative that you begin the discipline of learning to listen to your own self, your own body, rather than looking around yourself at others, or even listening completely to the instructor. So what we mean is it's more important that you listen to your own body than it is to listen to the instructor. It is more important to listen to your own body than it is to try and keep up with those around you. So we use this analogy to say that when you're in a yoga class, it's highly important you listen to your body. You listen to how you're feeling inside yourself and within all the muscles and tendons of your body. Because if you would continue to look at others around you, or perhaps follow the instructor seamlessly, word by word, you might hurt yourself. You might overextend yourself, and then you'll have to have a healing process. It is the same way in the spiritual world, with energies coming in that are helping humanity transform. If you overextend yourself by feeling like you need to keep up with those around you in whatever way they are trying to attain their growth or attain the energy that's coming in, if you do not listen to yourself and you listen to others, you look at others, you're going to run into possible places within your body that will be overextended because your body is now transforming into a crystalline body, leaving the carbon-based body into a crystalline-based body. This is not an easy process for your body. Your body is looking forward to this and wants it, and your inner soul desires it, but it is not an absolutely easy process, just as any form of discipline you put your body through as far as any kind of athletic ability that you're building up to. Anything you're doing takes time and skill, and it takes determination, and there'll be times when you are sore. There'll be times when you are not feeling 100% in your process of building up your body. Such is the same with your crystalline body. So it's highly important that you are able to listen to yourself so you do not overextend your body in any way. And this goes the same for your soul development, your awakening process. You don't want to push yourself too far or farther than is necessary, farther than you know you should go, simply because somebody else is doing it, or because you think you should, or you think it's more spiritual, or you think you're going to quicken your awakening process. You know, your inner soul knows the process you need to be in, and it's important to listen to that soul. Now, your soul, we cannot stress this enough. It's time we want to say, to take off the training wheels. This is actually something that is a more mature thing for those who are more awakened along the awakened path, to listen to themselves regardless of what is happening around them. Now, all of you are becoming skilled at not listening to those others around you in your social systems that are not awakened. Okay, let's just put it that way. You are becoming skilled on not listening to them and listening to your inner self. We are now asking you to continue that maturing and to listen to yourself and not your awakened brothers and sisters, as far as what they need, what they have, what they need, what they do to do this or to that, how they feel about this and that, whatever it may be. It's important that you now begin to behave very sovereignly amongst the awakened collective, amongst your brothers and sisters. This is a new form of maturity. It is the next step after finding a way to be sovereign within your unawakened, or you could say the false matrix, learning to be sovereign with that. This is the second step for us. We would like to communicate today that we are asking you become sovereign among the awakened collective, that you try, we'd say do more than try, that you discontinue judging yourself, comparing yourself to others. You allow what is inside be, even though there may be a part of you, maybe in your mind, that says, oh, I should be, I need to, whatever, in comparison to another, or even in comparison to what you've done earlier, the way you were earlier, how you felt earlier in your life, maybe even a week ago. Oh, last week I had so much energy. I could do this and this and this and this. And then this week you feel tired. But perhaps instead of listening to that tiredness and giving yourself rest, you might think, oh, I can do this. I did this last week. I did the week before that. I did before that. I can do it now. It is imperative that you listen to yourself daily in the moment. This is the magic of sovereignty, actually. This is the magic that you all are looking for, is to actually listen to yourself in the moment, because in that moment is when things can come to you from a, you could say, spirit level, from those of you that are, those of us on this side of things that are working to speak to you. It is in the moment when you're going to hear us. It is when you're listening quietly to yourself when you're going to hear us. It is in the listening quietly you're going to hear your own self, your own body speaking to you. You're going to see your visions. This is the discipline of a maturing, awakened soul, is to listen in the moment to oneself, regardless of what others are doing around you, whether they're in the false matrix or whether they are in the organic matrix, and they are awakened, highly awakened, whatever you want to say. This is the gift of being in your own vehicle, of having your individuality. You get to drive that vehicle. You get to allow that vehicle to rest when it needs to rest. You get to be sovereign. And so this is what we're offering for you today, is to learn how to access your sovereignty even fuller by listening to yourself, even when you may feel pressure to listen or move in the same way, or try and, what's that word? Emulate, Lucas? Emulate another's behavior, their thoughts, their patterns, because you see them as highly awakened. This is the time to trust yourself and to listen within, because that is where you are going to find your higher inner self speaking to you, as well as your guides, your angels, your friends in spirit, all those who want to speak to you and are trying to speak to you. This is the magic. Seemingly simple, not simple, as we all know. So we offer this to you today. We send you great love. We are the Acturians, the Palladians, the Council of Nine, and the Council of Light, coming through Xanadu and then through Loridir. Adieu and adieu.